Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what we're doing. I am literally so not good at doing intros anymore. Not that I was ever good at it, but like, it's kind of worse. I kind of want to play makeup, kind of want to get ready, kind of tired of looking like a foot. But also, I have a lot of added challenges. Don't know if you can tell, my head is peeling. I've been waiting on it not to be sunburnt, but now I'm just peeling and it's gross looking. Also, this hair is a travesty. This is like post-workout, bed head, went to bed with wet hair, got some funky little areas in there from where we colored it. We're not going to talk about it. We're going to get ready. So what I'm thinking is we're getting married in October, so I need to figure out my makeup. I need to figure out my hair too, but I need a haircut before I can figure out my hair. Also need to fix this color because that inside portion, it gives me anxiety. So since I have like a nasty peely situation going on in my head, I'm gonna moisturize my face. I don't own a primer. Used to. I might have one coming. I'm going in with this really old freaking lotion. It's the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. Soothing oatmeal. I had this for my tattoo, and I got this tattoo when I turned 18, and I'm 23, almost 24. So it's old. Then again, every single product I own is like really old. Question is, do I want to put some highlight in this or no? Sure, let's do it. So I'm going to take, again, very, very old. These are the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Celestial. I'm just going to put like one drop in. Like, it's so crusty. Probably should not put this on my face, but here we go. Bad decisions. My face is thirsty. I was literally rubbing and I was like, there's no product. Try that again. Like the lighting is so like distorted, but I don't know. That don't fix it. Does that fix it? Did that make it worse? Oh no. Let's go into my dirty bag of secrets over here. I have no idea if it's gonna be my shade. Looks questionable. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Matte and Poreless. Is there a color? This is an ivory. So let me just tell y'all something for anybody who cares or watches or whatever. I'm trying to plan a wedding during a pandemic. It's a mess. Like, I've officially given up, and I've given jobs to my sister. And I'm like, this is your wedding now. I'm just gonna wear the pretty dress. Take care of it. Luckily, she's cool and she's done. It seems like, even though I have a venue now, at first I wasn't gonna have a venue. It was gonna be like literally in the backyards. And then chickens showed up, and I'm like, I can't get married with chickens. Like, that's gonna be a mess, you know? Finally got a venue. Love the place. This looks really pale. It kind of works. Okay, love the place. The people who own the place, they're like really in the contract, or not in the contract, in the wedding planning guide they have, they put in there that they're like very cost conscious, which I love. Thought I had makeup on my shirt. Because I let them cater, I'm getting everything for free, essentially. The catering prices kill me because the guest list kills me. I'm somebody where if I haven't talked to you in the past year or less, honestly, I want to say if I don't talk to you like on a daily basis, I'm not inviting you. Logan's not that person. Like, there's people who he never talks to who are showing up to this wedding. And I'm like, dude, why? Save money. Save money, honey. Be smart. I guess he's just really nice and I'm just really not. Oh no, my nose. My nose has got really burnt too. It's like any makeup that I try to put on it. Literally, this is since the first time I got burnt on my nose. Any makeup I put on my nose, it will not stay. It's like, he is so nice and he just likes to invite. He says he don't want to invite all these people, but he is. And it's like, my guest list just keeps growing. And I'm inviting the same people. It's his side that's growing. Which is fine, but also not fine. Then you got people, they got all these dang kids and they keep popping out more kids. I'm like, you gotta stop. And it's like you invite somebody and they're like, oh yeah, make the invitation out to me and 6 other people. And I'm like, no, I want you, not all this. I swear, if I had not already had my wedding dress, like, I literally bought that sucker like within a month of getting engaged. would not be having a ceremony. The only reason we're doing it is because I know my mama, and I know his mama, and he know his mama. They would have a cow. Especially my mama, because she's going to want pictures. And I know I'm going to want pictures. And even if we're like, we had talked about it at one point, like, oh, we'll just elope. And eventually we'll have a ceremony when all this is over. But I know what that means. That means you ain't having a ceremony. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't happen in the moment, it ain't going to happen. So I've completely given up on this wedding. Handed it all over to my mom and my sister. And I'm like, here you go, have at it, have a blast, let me know when to show up. Well, I picked the date. Alright, concealer. I don't remember if this is what it used to look like. It's been a while since I bought it. But anyway, going in with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. Yeah, the guest list is starting to kind of stress me out. Even though I know, like, a bunch of the people, especially on my side, they're probably not going to show up. And it's Friday. So I'm kind of having my guest list get chopped down. Not gonna lie. Only because it's money. It's like $37 a head. A lot of this is kids, which kids are half priced. But it's like, it's stuff that I don't think kids are going to want to eat. So I'm paying $18 for them just to not eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I mean, it's not a lot of money, don't get me kidding. But what kid do you know that's going to be eating beef kebabs, grilled chicken strips, salad, and like a cheese platter? They're going there for the cake. Like, I could get the cake for much cheaper than I'm getting all this food, you know? So, I went the longest time not having a preacher. That was literally the one job I gave to, well, I said the back. I gave Logan 2 jobs. Then I ended up backsliding and just getting 1 job. So, his 2 jobs from the get-go was find me a preacher, or find us a preacher, not me. I'm not that person. Find us a preacher. We need to get married, because we don't go to a church, and I don't feel right getting engaged, like, oh, we gotta find a preacher, let's start going to church all of a sudden, because it's just don't feel right, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna go, I want to go for the right reasons. I don't want to go just because I have a motive. His job from the get-go was to find a preacher. He never did that. He kept saying that he has it taken care of, and he said that to me for months. Come to find out, he never did have it taken care of. He just kept saying that. I'm like, well, thanks. So, COVID happens, and, you know, I've been planning my wedding with the knot, so I've been, like, looking at vendors, trying to find, like, different venues and stuff, whenever I was searching for venues. They have a feature on there where you can, like, message all the vendors that are kind of, like, I guess, affiliated with the knot somehow. I don't really know how that works. But there's a bunch of them that are, like, in your area or wherever your venue is, and you can, like, search for them there. Anyway, tried doing that. Messaged so many preachers. But I think because of COVID, nobody wants to respond. So I'm just like, well, crap, we ain't got a preacher now. Well, my sister, she got married in December. This is a lot of opera, oh my god. She had a DJ because she wanted to do, like, karaoke and stuff at her reception. And it comes to find out that guy doubles as a officiant. I can't talk and do makeup at the same time. This looks terrible. Thank God this guy's doubles as an officiant, and he is from here, kind of. But yeah. So I got me an officiant now, so we can freaking get married. And I got a DJ. Which is kind of nice, because I have so many, like, areas of this wedding. I was just like, well, crap, I gotta find somebody to do this. I gotta find somebody to do that. I gotta find somebody to do this. And I still have that situation going on. But this just took care of 2 big things. I can get married now, and I have someone to play music. Where's that? Well, I look really washed out. Like, I don't look this bad in person. That's what bothers me so much. I'm gonna have to add, like, a crap ton of bronzer, probably. That's just what we'll do. That's how we're gonna fix this. This is a problem. I don't like that. So I'm a little bit nervous because I've never used this. To set my under eyes and my face, I'm going to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I'm nervous about this because I feel like, even though it's supposed to be, it's translucent. It says translucent. This is not what James Charles used, and then he ended up getting, like, tagged with a face, with the, what is it? flashback Mary situation. Is this not the same stuff? Am I about to have like a really white moment? I'm already really white on camera. I'm not this white in person, but I'm really white on camera. So am I about to have this situation? Oh, it has a big puff. Hello, big puff. I'm gonna take this like really big fluffy brush and I guess that's how I'm supposed to get it out. I don't know. Ooh, it smells like perfume. Is that gonna burn my face out? I'm real sensitive. Yeah, this stuff definitely got some whiteness to it. It's fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ew, my forehead's peeling and it's like going onto like my hair. Look at that. It was like a big chunk of dandruff. Typically it would be, but it's not today. I should probably leave that area that's like really peely. Probably not put makeup on that. Let's not draw any more attention to it. It smells really good. I just like want to snort it. It smells so good. I don't want to snort it, but I just want to keep smelling it, which in turn would lead to me snorting it. You know what I'm saying? I really wish you understood. I don't look this white in person. I'm not a Casper. Is it not screwed? I'm very concerned. I'm just not gonna turn it over. Okay, let's bronze this face. This is the Tarte bronzer. It's Amazonian Clay waterproof bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. Looks like a dot. Also mix it with the, I still have it, the Unique Beachfront bronzer in Hermosa. I am in no way affiliated with Unique. Gave them up a long time ago. That's not a product and it kind of kills me to not use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't really like the products, kind of feel like I still need to use it, you know? Because I don't like being wasteful. I'm just going to warm up my face. Hopefully. It just looks muddy on camera. I just want to have proof. My mirror looks this bad. My face does not look that bad. It's actually, like, has color. Very much more around it, though. Need to lay off the Cheetos. It is what it is. Just pretend you're here to listen to me talk about my life, okay? That's just what this is going to have to turn into. This is terrible. My sister and we went on a walk this morning. And we also got my music order, which I'm really excited about now. Dude, the freaking hardest thing for me has been trying to figure out this dang songs. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, reception, I got it. We got some country, we got some bougie, we got some, like, AC/DC rocking me all night long. Like, we got it all. We got some stuff from like the 90s, the 80s. I'm assuming the stuff my dad listens to. I don't really know. And we also got modern stuff. We got TikTok songs on there. It's like, we got it all. We're ready for a reception. However, the actual stuff like during the ceremony, I'm just like, oh, I don't know. So I had to find something for the sand ceremony. So if you have any ideas, leave them down below. I know for, I feel like this is so cliche, but whatever. So for the seating of like the parents, the grandparents, and all that stuff, we're doing like From the Ground Up by Dan and Shay. And it's also going to be like what him and the preacher walk down to whenever it comes time to do, I want to say it's just going to be bridesmaids. It's more than likely it's going to be bridesmaids and the groomsmen. We're doing, I don't know who sings it. It's a cover and it's like a mashup cover. It's really good. It's Perfect by Ed Sheeran, but it's like another dude singing it. And then it also mixes in and it does Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. Dude, it's amazing. Love it so much. That was originally going to be my song. Me and April were talking and she suggested, well, how about for your song, why don't you do like Speechless by Dan and Shay? That way it's like you have that slow, pretty little build up and then it's just like, boom, guitar, here she comes. And it's like, oh, I'm speechless, standing here looking at you in that dress. I don't know all the words. Like originally I was like, and then I listened to it and I was like, oh, I have a vision. So we literally listened to those same 3 songs the whole way until like I could get the vision. And I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. We can do this. I'm just taking this bronzer on this way too big brush. Like trying to do a nose contour. Struggling. You know, just like that big muddy nose. I have freckles on my nose and it's also like one of the spots I tan really like quick. Dude, I was just desperate to film today. Like I probably should have waited, gotten on my palettes. I just wanted to film. Just wanted to make a YouTube video. So this is something that I do. I'm not just gonna do it just because I'm on camera. But if I look at my face and I'm like, dang girl, just look white. I am that person. I will take these two bronzer shades and like just hit everything because I don't like looking so white. I'm trying to decide on blush. It'll look a little bit better if I'm up close. Maybe I should stay this close the whole time. I got two. I actually have a lot of options. I don't know why I'm gonna put it up. Like, you could tell me what option I should choose. Option one is Becca's Flower Child, or I have a palette over here. I'm gonna have to find the names on the back. I can use this, which Rosé Spritz, Armedo, and Pimple Mousse. Kind of feeling Flower Child and Rosé Spritz together. I'm just going to take those two colors on my big brush. I can't find a smaller brush for whatever reason, so whatever. I heard that there was like a bunch of Becca products that were kind of like no bueno. I don't know. I've never tried, so I have no idea. I do not have that price range for my budget. Everything I got, Amazon. Is it the real thing? Don't know. Only thing I know that could be real is that Shape Tape concealer, because that mess was expensive. Yeah, I'm totally taking blush and putting it all over my head. I don't know why. I guess I'm just trying to, I don't know what I'm doing. I got distracted. I'm gonna go back to my contour real quick and kind of like get up in here where my big brush wouldn't let me get. Because I just see like a really big line and it's bothering me. I hope this brush is clean. Oh no! Alright, so this is just like a blending brush. Again, I'm pretty sure it's unique. Has to be. Like I said, I no longer sell the junk. I'm gonna take this stuff into my crease too. I no longer sell the junk. A lot of people that I know used to sell it, no longer sell it. Probably because, I don't want to keep saying this junk, but it was not a fan favorite for me. And there's people who are like, oh, you just don't use it right. I'm just not a fan. And I literally almost had the entire website. Keep that in mind. Because I was keeping my own business afloat. Keep that in mind too. Since I'm trying to do such like a bronzy faced situation, I'm going to take the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette again and go into, I might do a little bit of Champagne Pop and Prosecco. My eyebrows look bad too. I need to like pluck them. I'm wanting to get them waxed, wanting to get my hair done. I just have a list. So this is just a, I think it's a Real Technique setting brush, I think. Back in the day, again, when I was like all up in Jaclyn Hill's tutorials and I thought they were like life, I saw her talk about using this brush for her highlight and I was like, oh my god, that's genius. Why have I never thought of that? And ever since, it was the gospel. And honestly, it's really good. Sometimes I go a little overhanded and I'll take my blender, my blending sponge beauty blender. Wow. Again, not a real beauty blender. Almost positive it's unique. Again, I had to keep my own business afloat. I thought there was more to talk about with this wedding, but I don't really know. Anyway, this venue, I'm really excited about it. I'm trying not to give away too much because I feel like there's a lot that's already been disclosed about it. But the place is really pretty. One little aspect that I'm really excited about is like the best $300 I've ever spent. So excited about it. I'm just like highlighting everywhere. Hello. Hey, Toby. What are you doing? What are you doing, baby? No, bye, baby. Because I'm extra. Not me. I'm going to take the Sleek Makeup Palette. Wow. Welcome to my dirty bathroom. I need to clean that. Hi, me. There I am. Like, I have names on the back. Don't know how it goes according to the palette. So I'm just going to point to a color, and that's what we're going to use. So, I'm doing the purple one. I love how it's just been like so far away during this whole thing. Is this even a tutorial? I was about to call it a tutorial. I was like, is this really a tutorial? Can you see anything? No. So this is what happens when I drink coffee. This has caffeine in it. I never drink caffeine. I don't drink caffeine because I have like a heart. Technically it's not a heart condition because it's not on my chart. But one doctor said when I was in the hospital that there was some heart damage done And then they looked at it again, and everybody's like, oh, I don't see a hard name. And I stopped drinking caffeine for that reason. We don't need to be going to SVT and like a flutter and all that mess for no reason. I only make caffeinated coffee because my sister was coming, and she's like, never make decaffeinated coffee. And I'm like, okay, we won't. Here's the thing. I have literally bought an eyeshadow palette. I feel like I've said this already. I've literally bought an eyeshadow palette dedicated to my makeup for my wedding. I don't have it yet. It is sitting in California. Therefore, I don't want to do my makeup. I don't know. My wedding colors are like corals, peaches, and golds. And I had the bright idea the other day, hey, let's play off of that. Instead of being basic and doing like, oh, the brown, gold, smoky eye situation. I guess I'm gonna play with these and see what I can do. Might not be able to do much. I have like these blush palettes. It's not really coral, it's like more like a hot pink. So that might not work. How many goodies in here? My goodies. My goodies. No, no goodies. Okay, so let's say we're using that palette. Not very sure how this is gonna go. I already have those two bronzer shades in my crease. God, I don't want to do this. I think the best option right now would be to, Toby keeps coming to the door. I'm gonna take that I think is Unique Shrewd. Yeah, so I'm gonna take Shrewd, and this is Nonsensical. This is like a matte, warm, very warm matte brown. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this matte, creamy color right here and discreet. Mix those together and try to make like a crease situation happen. Don't really have a game plan. I'm going to tap my brush off after I tap into those two darker colors, and then a little bit more of that other color because they are very like crazy. So I'm gonna keep this on like the outer corner of my crease, I guess. So let me tell you something. I am on a freaking mission. So I have been watching Kaylee Melissa like ever since she was like, let's make it up and all that mess. Like, she has been on YouTube forever. Like, I've watched her since Green Sheet days. Learned how to do all these funky braids because of her. Went to cosmetology because of her. Like, she is just amazing. She's like a freaking hair goddess. Not to mention her own hair looks like it should be on a goddess. Like, she is a goddess, but you know what I'm saying? Like, her own hair is freaking beautiful. And I learned, it was after I think her life update where she talked about her divorce and stuff, and she lives in Raleigh. It's like 2 hours from here. And I messaged her one day and I was like, hey, if you ever want to do a subscriber's wedding hair, let me know. Like, I got a cool idea for a video, let's do it. And of course, you know, she didn't respond, didn't look at it, none of it. So I did it on Twitter again today. I was like, dude, you know how much I would like love for her to do my hair? Like, imagine. Could you imagine? Like, I would have a huge braid. I'd be so happy. I'm just trying to deepen up my crease with these two. Same 3 colors. Like, could you imagine how awesome that would be? First of all, that could, like, be a video for her. Like, that'd be such a cool thing, like, doing subscribers' hair. Dude, like a Brad Mondo situation. I'd just be so happy, like, you have no idea. Because right now, I don't have anybody to do my hair. Honestly, I don't really have, like, one particular hairdresser that I'm, like, always going to. The one I do go to, she has 2 jobs, a toddler. So it's a little hard to get in with her. But whenever you do, she does, like, amazing. I do want to find a smaller brush and kind of hit like a darker shade like there in the outer part. So this is what happens. My makeup goes smoky real fast. Anytime it's like, oh, let's just do a quick little subtle eye. We don't know that here. We don't know her. People are gonna be looking at this and be like, this girl is so stupid. If only you knew. I don't talk in real life. This is me in real life. Well, this is me whenever I talk. Is that just me? It's like a magic trick. So, the only brush I have, lies, there's more. amazing. I was about to have to take this one, and I'm like, that's really not gonna feel good. Like, this brush never did feel good. Again, unique, trashing, I'm sorry. It never did feel good because it's like, it's not soft. Like, it's like, I've never felt anything like it. It's just don't feel good when you put it on your eye. It makes your eyes itch, scratchy. I don't like it. It's in the trash. Goodbye, brush. This is all my brushes have like concealer on them. My concealer leaked, so sorry. I really don't know what kind of brush this is. I got this in an Ipsy, which I just got my subscription back to. Yes, big girl job getting my subscriptions back. Anyway, this is a ruby brush. I really like it. I feel like it's like tapered. I use it for the crease a lot, and I want to have like a really like defined color there. So that's what we're gonna do. I might take this black color and maybe like a dash of that brown again. So I'm just gonna like far out corner. Yo, I'm sweating. My dog's growling at something. Dude, so Logan's 2 dogs. They go outside and like they run around the fence together. And like, we just leave them outside, don't think nothing of it, because his dogs don't try to hop the gate like mine do. And the other day they're outside, you know, living their best, whatever. He starts hearing Daisy, the girl dog, barking. And he's like, okay, she never does that. Usually it's Van Gogh barking at her, trying to get her whatever. I'm going to take these same 2 colors and just go up into my eye. Well, I'm going to take a smaller brush to do that, actually. Just kidding, I'm just going to take this big one. Live a little. He heard Daisy barking. And he's like, the last time Daisy barked like that was a baby copperhead. These 2 dogs have a big old black snake in their mouth playing tug of war with it. And I'm like, first of all, if I was out there, I would have been dead. Girl does not do snakes. I will not go outside by myself because I don't do snakes. I know people say, oh, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. And I beg to differ. You don't understand. I don't do snakes at all. I'm going to take this Meech and Mia in shade Copper, I guess. It's a really pretty, like, I don't know if you can tell. It's really pretty. Oh, pretty. Definitely would not do this for my wedding, probably. I feel like I look like a child. Do I not look like a freaking child? If I had fake eyelashes, sure. Might be a little bit better, but I don't. Just feel like I'm an 8-year-old in mommy's makeup. Before I do my lashes, and I'm gonna take this skinny brush, the Luxie 245 small shader brush. Sure. Got it in the Ipsy, I don't know. So again, I'm gonna take this color and a little bit of that color. And I'm just going to kind of do like the outer corner of my eye over here. I saw somebody do this and I was like, whoa, you look good. They said it like really just like defines your eye more. I'm gonna do the same on this lower corner right here. There's so much fallout on my face. Take a little bit more of Prosecco Pop right here. Just get some on my finger and pop it like there in the middle of my eyeshadow. Just to give it more of like a gold vibe. So for my brows, speeding this up now. For my brows, I'm going to do the Maybelline New York Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara in Soft Brown. Moment of silence for my eyebrows. Okay, there's one. Let's re-dip. It's ASMR now. I think this is why people always say I'm winding my brows off camera. Because it's a struggle and you can't talk. You just have to have a moment of silence. ColourPop Brow Pencil in black and brown is way too dark for me. However, I'm going to make little hair motions in that bald spot. This is the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. It is clear. Actually, it's like thick, gooky, and white. So for me personally, I like it being this white and gooky because my eyebrows, I can see, are really, really dark. And now that my hair has some like really blonde areas, it helps to like tone down the, oh crap, her eyebrows are like black. I'm coming back to that, don't worry. Now on this front part of my brow over here, I have to be like really, really careful. Like I don't try to put a whole lot. Because if I do that, it's like I'm freaking Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, okay? It's just gonna get off. And we don't need that. Don't need nobody getting off in this video. There was literally a bubble. I've heard if you just kind of tap. But I feel like if I tap, then it's just, I don't know what happens when you tap. Jaclyn Hill always said to tap. I mean, it worked. The thick is gone. Anybody else can have like a really big bun on their head, just like, like they just want to do like the bun dance all the time. Like, it's a good dancer. Yo, whenever I coughed, it made me really have to pee. To take the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express and do my lashes. So I've been kind of playing with different ways of putting on my mascara. Like, I used to do this thing where we did like the Cupid Shuffle with my eyelashes. I like to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. And then it's like, I don't know. I used to do that a lot. But now, learned this from Brooklyn and Bailey. My lashes never look as good as theirs today. So you do your natural, like your normal, like, choo. And then what you do is, I think you do 2 coats of that and then you do the top. But what I'm going to do is I did my 1 coat. Now I'm going to go in and one dry to do the tops. Something just fell in the sink. My big belly just hit it. Okay. And then I'm going to do shimmy blinks. Shimmy blinks. Ooh. Do they get clumpy? Yes. But beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? While I'm here, I'm going ahead and do my lower lashes too. This is new for me. I'm not good at lower lashes. I spent so many years never doing my lower lashes because I feel like I look like little spider legs. This doesn't look good. And I think it's the sweat too. Just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? The air just went off. The air's been on the whole time. I typically go between 2 different lip options. The first one being the NYX Soft Lip, NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Stockholm. Pretty color. But if you know me, I have extremely chapped lips. Blistex SPF 15 Lip Vibrance. There is not a shade, but it looks like that. Has some sparkles in it. It's like a really pretty lip tint. I'm going to use this because my lips are sunburnt, and they are very chapped from where they were sunburnt last. So we're just going to use this. So that's the finished look. We're going to go somewhere where I have some decent lighting, and we'll judge it and see if I'm actually going to try to wear this on my wedding day. So let's talk. This is a look I'll wear on my wedding day. There's also a curtain right there. The makeup itself, like the eyes, sure. The lips, I think, hey baby, I think I'd need to do something more matte. Probably like the NYX Stockholm that I had. The gloss is just, it's throwing everything off for me. The eyebrows, from afar, they're good from far, but far from good. You know what I'm saying? Up close, they look terrible. I think that's the route I need to take for next time, probably. So, if you got to the very end, thank you so much. But either way, thank you for watching, and, yeah, I'll see you in another video. Let me know if this is something y'all kind of like, because God knows I'm going to have to be doing a whole bunch of makeup trials, a whole bunch of hair trials by myself. Unless Kaylee comes through. Y'all talk to Kaylee. But, yeah. I will talk to you guys later.